Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Got a very desirable, hard to find floor plan we're going to review today, and a very nice brand too. Today we're going to review a 2010 Newmar Baystar. The model is the 3304. 34 feet 3 inches is longest point. Has 39,000 miles on it, and guess what, guys? It is a Bunkhouse Class A gas. Very hard to find. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, these Baystars are becoming one of my favorite Class A gas motorhomes. I think these things are just quality, well built, and just a good looking RV in general. I love the one-piece windshield, great visibility. You know, Newmar's got one of the best multi-stage full body paint processes in the industry. That's why they're so darn expensive. Beautiful full body paint. Got a 5500 Cummins Onan generator running right now. One of the quietest you're going to find anywhere. That's because Newmar is so well insulated you can hardly hear it. Now I've got it running right now. It does have the Banks exhaust system, so it gives you a little bit better horsepower and a little bit better fuel mileage. You know, I'm not gonna say you're going to get 4 or 5 miles a gallon better, but you might get a gallon, maybe 2 better. Depends on how you drive and where you drive with that Banks exhaust system. Now, one thing I want to point out, guys, before we get too much into it, this unit does have a exhaust manifold leak, and we are going to fix it. But before you come look at this coach, call ahead, make sure it's on the lot and not at the shop getting fixed. Because if it's at a repair shop off premises, obviously you're not going to be able to look at it, and you made the trip for nothing. So call ahead, make sure it's going to be here. Got that 5500 Onan, you check here how quiet it is. And we are going to fix it, guys, so don't worry about that. That's just something that occasionally happens with these things. But wow, not a speck of delamination anywhere. Look at that beautiful full body paint, the shine, the finish. This thing's obviously been kept inside or undercover when not being used, and with 39,000 miles, hasn't been used very much. Got the hydraulic leveling jacks, which I actually have deployed right now, sitting on kind of an uneven spot on the lot, so I got it all nice and level. Michelin tires, still got the tabs on them. Wow. Lumigard patio awning. It's a nice coach. Now, guys, I know the Baystar is more or less Newmar's entry-level model. Let me tell you something. This entry-level Newmar is a better quality coach than most coaches' mid-grade models. I mean, look, that's paint. That's not stripes, guys. That is full paint, full body paint. Let's look inside. As we step inside, guys, no smoke, no bad odors. And beautiful interior. We got the generator running. Listen. That is quiet. I barely hear it. Barely hear it. And no vibration either from it. Wow. And guys, before we get too far into it, make sure to smash me a thumbs up. Make sure to comment. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell notification. Make sure to share my video on social media. Hey, the more interaction you give my channel, the more YouTube likes to share it with other people on YouTube, and gets in their algorithm, and it shares the video. So please help support my channel and share it. Tell everybody you know about it. But anyway, looking inside this thing, guys, 38,983 miles by the time we drive it to the repair shop to get the manifold fixed. We'll say 39,000 miles. It's got the backup camera system that works, and it's got the side cameras as well, so you don't have to worry about a blind spot. Dash looks great. It's a padded vinyl dash with no pick marks from pets or anything like that, which is something you always want to look at. Vinyl seats, got that two-tone or leather, vinyl, whatever you want to call it, two-tone. So looks good. You got the white and the off-white. And that theme goes to the entire RV. Beautiful solid wood cabinets. Leather sleeper sofa that makes a bed, table booth, and just little touches. Like, look at these nice light fixtures. Look at these wall panels right here, guys. And not everybody may like those wall panels. You know, most of the time they just put something like that on there. But the fact they put the solid wood wall panels back there just gives it a touch of luxury. That is really, I really like. I love the colors in here too, by the way. You've got two TVs. You got a bigger TV right here, about a 40-inch roughly. And you've got probably a 32-inch above the cab area. So you can watch TV from pretty much any angle. And of course 34 feet long, so this is less considered a mid-size Class A. I love the ceramic backsplash. Again, guys, Newmar does not cheap out. Now, it doesn't have the Corian countertops, because after all, it is an entry level. But who cares? I mean, wow. I'd rather take this with the entry level right here than, like I said, many other brands mid-level model. And of course, these things cost as much new as a mid-level model, say a Fleetwood or something like that, but my gosh, you get what you paid for, guys. Got the padded vinyl ceiling, no sagging, no signs of leaks. Refrigerator needs to be cleaned a little bit, but it just came in, so I wanted to go ahead and shoot it because it would probably sell if I didn't. I love the bunks in here, guys. Look at these double bunks. You've got a built-in ladder. You've got storage underneath the bottom bunk. And here's the thing, guys, even if you don't need this for sleeping, look at all this extra storage. If you're going to full-time or hit the road for a while, you can never have too much storage. And this would be great for totes. Take these mattresses out, keep your totes nice and secure, lots of extra room. You can take the bunks out, make you an office out of it. You can do so many things with this bunk here. But now, guys, if you do take these bunks out, I do recommend keeping the bunks where if you decide to sell it or trade this motorhome later on, you can put it back factory and it will increase the resale value or trade-in value. You got a side bathroom. No signs of being stored outside because you got a skylight. So what happens a lot if one's been stored outside is the UV rays coming through that skylight will bleach this shower a bright yellow. And it's nice and white. So that there tells me it's not been stored outside, which you can tell that from the finish of the outside and the paint. Now also you can tell that it's not been stored in hot climate either, because you look around the bathroom, you see that border right here. What happens is if a unit's been exposed to extreme heat and humidity, this stuff starts peeling around the edges. And it starts rolling up around the edges. And the fact that it hasn't is another thing that tells me this thing's not been stored in extreme climates. Of course, RV toilet, storage, vent fan, medicine cabinet. Plenty of lighting in here too, I like that. Then we're gonna step into the rear bedroom. Got that nice wood paneling I like again. And I know a lot of people may not like that. Let me know what you think in the comments, but it just kind of gives it a retro look that I really like. 32-inch TV at an angle so you can watch from the bed. Queen Island bed, got a headboard. All the day-night shades look great. Look at the nice custom woodwork around the facade around the slide out. Got some storage down here. This is nice. Got a sliding solid door instead of a curtain. And actually got two of them. You got another one right here. So you can completely isolate both bedrooms from each other or from the rest of the RV anytime you want. It's got all vinyl floor in the middle walkway, and this looks factory, so I do like that. It looks, if somebody's put this in, they did a job that you cannot distinguish from factory. Of course, you got an oven, 3-burner stovetop. Doesn't look like it's hardly been used. Microwave. Plenty of food prep area. Plenty of lighting. This is nice, guys. I'm gonna tell you, I get a lot of requests for Bunkhouse Class A's, and they go about as fast as we can advertise them or can find them, really. This one just come in, so my salespeople haven't called their customers that looking for bunkhouses on this thing yet, which I'm sure they will. As soon as this video gets published, it goes online. So, you know, if this is what you're looking for, again, make sure you call right in to make sure it's available. And if you want to come look at it, make an appointment so we can make sure it's not at the shop getting that manifold fixed. And even if you come out before we take it down there, you can still test drive it and all that. You just have to overlook the manifold ticking coming from the motor, because that'll be taken care of. And that is something, guys, that Ford and Workhorse has always had an issue with, or Chevrolet. It doesn't matter if it's Ford or Chevrolet. They all, you know, we get a few of these in a year with a manifold ticking. It doesn't hurt anything. Once we get it fixed, it's like it never existed. But you know, we don't let that stop us from buying a nice motorhome. You shouldn't either, because especially if we're going to fix it, so you don't have to worry about that. But anyway, guys, looks great. Come out and take a look at this beautiful coach. It's $59,900 while it lasts. Of course, that is a haggle-free firm price. You get a lot of benefits here that you do not get at other RV dealerships. The main benefit, and this probably sells more RVs than anything besides the price, is the fact that we do a 4-page inspection process on this motorhome. That's the most extensive in the industry. Guys, you will not find another dealer anywhere in this country, or anywhere that I know of, that's going to do that thorough of an inspection process on an 11-year-old used motorhome at any price. And guys, that's because used RVs is our business. You know, we have a couple of lines of new travel trailers, but 99% of what we sold and what we sold for the past 53 years in business are used RVs. We've got feedback from literally tens of thousands of customers about what they want and expect in a used RV, and that's why we came up with this list, guys. It's very thorough. If you want to see a copy of it, it's available for the public to see. Look on my website, or if you're watching this on YouTube, go to the video description below. There will be a link to the 4-page inspection process, and you click on that link. Everything on that list will be inspected by my certified and trained RV techs. If something is found to not be working, we're going to fix it at no additional cost to you, regardless of the cost to us. Even if we lose thousands and thousands of dollars on the deal, you're going to get this motorhome with everything on that 4-page inspection process working perfectly. A couple of things we do to back up what we say we do is we give you, after this unit goes through service and cleanup, which is done after purchase, so everything's fresh. All this is in writing, got nothing to worry about. If you want to know the current lead time for a Class A inspection, ask your salesperson for an estimate. But guys, to back up how good my guys do, we're actually going to, after it's been through service and cleanup, we do a final walkthrough, make sure it meets our standards. If it does, we lock it up, call you, get you in here, make an appointment to get you in here as soon as possible to pick up your motorhome. Once you arrive here to pick up your new-to-you Baystar, the tech that checked it out, or my walkthrough expert Preston, is going to go through this coach with you, show you that everything on that list works, and you're welcome to record him with your phone or camera if you wish. In fact, a lot of times what I tell people, if you're a first-time RV owner or buyer, go ahead and have somebody with you that's not really going to have nothing to do with the camping part of it. Let them record the walkthrough while you pay attention to Preston or the tech. That way, instead of concentrating on filming, you're concentrating on learning everything you can about your new RV. And then you've got that video to look at later if you run into an issue. Because we're only human, guys. You know, you can only retain so much of what you're taught. And it takes somebody, guys. Don't get discouraged. Once you use one a few times, it'll be second nature to you. You know, how to hook this up, how to hook that up, how to use this, and this. It's not that hard, guys, I promise you. I've been doing it since before I even had a driver's license. And That's included, as well as a 90-day easy care nationwide limited warranty that we buy on your behalf. It can be extended very affordably, and I do always recommend at least getting a quote on that. We have very little markup on our warranties. In fact, we've been told by more than one customer our extended warranty prices are a fraction of what they are at the big dealers at Rip-Off World and all these other places. Even though it's through the exact same warranty company they use, our price is a lot less because we have a set $200 markup over dealer cost. That's it. That's just to cover, you know, give my finance manager a little something for selling it, and cover, you know, the paperwork and all that stuff. I think that's a fair markup, where other dealers might mark it up 2 or 3 times over dealer cost for the same exact warranty. Guys, you know, we don't have to get rich on everybody that we sell an RV to. We've been doing this for 53 years, guys. Everything we own is paid for, no floor plans, titles in house. I mean, guys, we are very, very blessed and fortunate in this business to be in that situation. So, you know, I don't have to make $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 on every RV I sell like the big boys do. You know, we try to offer a fair price. We give you a good service. I think one of the best after sales packages of anybody, you know, with the warranty, the inspection, the orientation. We give you some other nice little fringe benefits too, such as 21 nights free camping up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide to be used in a 12-month period. We give you your drive-out tag, your starter kit with all your camping essentials, all that for the $59.9 price. And unlike other RV dealerships, we have no extra after-sales fees besides what the state of Georgia requires us to charge to Georgia buyers only. So if you're not from Georgia, this next part doesn't apply to you. And I'm just saying this just because I like to be factual and honest in all my videos. Georgia residents will have to pay a $100 highway impact fee. That goes straight to the state, doesn't involve us. We don't make a dime off that. They also have to pay a $40 to $50 tag and title fee, since we are the oldest licensed, bonded, and insured RV dealership in the entire state of Georgia. It means that every Georgia resident, we have to do your title work for you, and we have to charge you what the state charges us. It depends on your county, and we have to show it on the bill of sale you paying it. And plus we also have to charge applicable sales tax. Now, whether you pay sales tax here or whether you pay it at your local DMV office depends on a couple of factors: what state you live in, how you're paying for it. If you want to know the answer to that question, call your salesperson and they'll get you that information and a dollar amount. 706-965-7929. Like I said, guys, on this particular one, normally I'm not big on appointments, but on this one you might want to call ahead. Make sure it's not at the exhaust shop getting fixed, because if it is, I can't show it to you. I don't want you to drive down here for nothing. So call ahead, make an appointment, so we can make sure it's here on the lot. Anyway, guys, and if it happens to be, if it's at the shop when you call, you may just have to wait until it gets back. Anyway, guys, nice unit, Newmar Baystar, 3304, while it lasts. Give us a call, 706-965-7929. Got a few motorhomes coming in. Got some really nice stuff coming in, guys. I bought a few at the sale the other day. I've got 4 or 5 more coming in from various spots that we bought. Bought a couple for sale by owners that are really nice that I want to show. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. Depends on how much traffic we have tomorrow. Saturday's kind of do or don't when I shoot videos, because a lot of times I have too many people out here to shoot a video. But anyway, guys, this unit's $59.9. That is a haggle-free, firm price. Long-term financing is available with approved credit and down payment if you're interested in checking into that. Again, pick up your phone, give us a call at 706-965-7929 during business hours, which is 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturday, 9 to 5. We are closed on Sunday, of course, for the Lord's Day and Family Day and Day of Rest for our employees. And, you know, you can call after hours. We have an answering service, but guys, they're pretty much just a glorified answering machine. I mean, they can answer maybe a basic question like our hours or our location, but as far as individual questions about the RVs, all they can do is get your name and a phone number, and one of my salespeople will call you back Monday morning or the next day when we open back up. So which you're welcome to leave. You're welcome to leave a message, but it's always best just to call the next business day and talk to one of them directly during business hours. Sometimes it might be, you know, if you left a message on Sunday, guys, we have a couple of hundred messages and emails every Monday morning, and it might be that afternoon before a salesperson gets back to you. So it's best sometimes just to call back Monday morning and grab one of them, and they'll help you out. I've got a chat feature on my website too, which is kind of the same thing, but they can tell you basic information. ParkwayRVCenter.com. But like I said, the best way, if you're serious, is to pick up a phone and call, or come visit in person if possible. We've got 100+ used RVs out here. The only dealership around that simply lets you come out and look without going through a sales office, without being escorted by a salesperson trying to sell you everything you take a second glance at. You know, you don't have to give us your personal information like you do at other dealerships before they let you on the lot. Park where you want, get out and look, guys. Price on the windshield, that's a haggle-free price, includes the inspection and the warranty on eligible units. And you know, we've got a variety of price ranges. I've got motorhome starting as low as $12,900 to $119,000, and everything in between. Inventory pretty much changes somewhat every single day. So, you know, here's the thing. Save our website to your favorites. It's updated multiple times a day, so if you want to know if something's available, look on the website. It'll say, either say, if it's not on there, it's sold, or it'll say deal pending, which means it's got a deposit on it. Just because it's got a deposit, never hurts to put your name in the hat for a backup, just in case it falls through for some reason, which doesn't normally happen, but I'd say about 1 out of every 10 it happens. So it's best to leave your name and number with a salesperson, and just in case it does. I've had a couple people that thank me for that advice over the years, because that's sure enough, that's what happened to them. They got a chance to buy the RV of their dreams because somebody else backed out on it. So anyway, thank y'all for watching my video. Again, please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment, share on social media. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Nationwide delivery service is also available. Free up to 100 miles one way, of course. And all we ask you to do is reimburse us cost on delivery. In other words, my driver's pay and the fuel. And every once in a while, especially if you live a long distance away, we may have to ask for you to give our driver a lift to you if you've got an airport close to you to fly back. Depends on the situation. But anyway, if you're interested in buying this coach, financing, delivery, or anything else I've said, again, guys, best way to contact us is by phone, 706-965-7929. Don't worry, my guys are not going to take your phone number down. They're not going to bug. They're not going to put you on a contact list where you get constant emails and phone calls and text wanting to sell you something like you do at the corporate RV dealerships, guys. Unless they have a reason to call you involving the unit that you're wanting to buy, they're not going to solicit you in any shape, form, or fashion, guys. You know, we, like most RV dealerships, we got a lot more buyers than we have inventory, so there is no reason to put pressure or do anything like that to anybody, not in this 2021 pandemic RV sales that has just completely turned the market upside down, as many of you already know. It is a crazy world we live in. All we can do is just hang on and hang on for the ride, because what's going to happen is what's going to happen. Ain't nothing we can do about it. Anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. Check out this beautiful RV on our website, ParkwayRVCenter.com. Wow. Anyway, thank you, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.